What is going on, Eagles family? Hope everyone's having a fantastic afternoon, but boy, do I got some news for you. We've been talking about it not even just last couple of days, last few months after this complete shit show of a season. Would Doug Pederson be back? Who is the problem here? We've seen fingers pointed everywhere, guys, from all the way to the top. Jeffrey Lurie needing to have some accountability for the people that are under him, and Howie Roseman, Doug Pederson, all these names thrown around. Well, last week, Jim Schwartz, before the damn game, he ends up resigning, and I think the writing was on the wall there. They wanted him to come back, and he didn't want to be a part of it. And then when they asked Doug Pederson who he would like to have as defensive coordinator, he brought up the likes of Corey Undlin. You got to be kidding me. Matt Burke, someone we talked about, and Marquand Manuel, all guys that are in-house except for Undlin, who was in-house the year before. Clearly, I was not a big fan for anybody that follows. I don't think that's a great idea in any way, shape, or form. So they were not seeing eye to eye. We talked about last night that they would have another meeting today, and they would talk about the fact that, well, Doug Pederson, if you didn't have a better game plan, your ass could be grass. And look, I love Doug Pederson. He's done so much for this damn team. I have nothing but love for the man, but we all know that changes were necessary. So the changes look like they were made. And look, I'm going to be real with you. Sorry, some assholes outside hearing me, so they like to be loud sometimes. But I'll be real with you guys. This is something we saw coming. Doug Pederson, you are somebody that was on the hot seat for your actions and, shall I say, lack of, accountability. Nothing, you did this year made anybody happy or see any kind of positive future for this team. So I'm a little bummed out. I love Doug Pederson, but I'm excited for change. We've talked about many names if this were to happen. Look, the name that I've talked about for months is Eric Bieniemy, somebody that, hey, I don't think, everybody talked about, he should be our offensive coordinator. This guy's not going to leave the Chiefs as the offensive coordinator to go be an offensive coordinator somewhere else. So perfect candidate for a head coaching job. And as I said months ago, you don't want to miss this train. If you think you could build a franchise with a guy like that, John Dorsey, big fan of Eric Bieniemy over there at the Chiefs. So I would not be surprised to see him brought in for an interview, see what's happened there. I'd love to have Eric Bieniemy, somebody that knows how to use these weapons, use the quarterbacks we have. It's going to be wild, guys. It's going to be wild to see, but now this is going to be intriguing. We don't know what kind of offense we have. We don't know what kind of defense we have, so this draft is going to be nuts. Joe Brady, I've heard that a lot, sure, but Eric Bieniemy is the guy I'm all in for. I've been if this was the case, and this is what's happening. I'm surprised as well. This is something I didn't want to happen, so it is surprising, but it's not at the same time. We've talked about it for months being a very big possibility. I know Doug won the Super Bowl for us a few years ago, but that doesn't mean anything. This is a what have you done for me lately league, and it's been bad, and he has no accountability. He doesn't want to change, doesn't want to bring an offensive coordinator. So, well, we're going to have an offensive coordinator. We're going to have a head coach. We're going to have a defensive coordinator, all different. This whole team is going to look different. I'll be intrigued to see who the new coach wants as their quarterback. Do they want a whole new quarterback? Do we draft a quarterback now? Holy hell, so many questions. Does Wentz stay? That's the greatest question. What does this new coaching staff want? Do they want a battle between Hurts and Wentz? They've seen enough from Hurts. Do they want to get rid of Hurts while he has a little bit of value? Do they want to try to gain more value? I don't know what's going to happen, but this is intense, I'll tell you that. There's going to be so many effing names that we're going to go through. This is nuts that we're even here, though. If I were going to fire Doug, you had to fire Howie too. This is something we talked about. Howie seems to be Jeffrey Lurie's guy. This is just the way it is. This is the way it has been. And I'll be real with you. We saw this coming, that it would probably be Doug and not Howie. And that sucks to say because Howie seems to be more at blame here. The terrible drafting, all of these things that we've talked about. We truly all know that we're on the same page there, guys. I get it. Trust me, Howie Roseman sucked it up. But this is Jeffrey Lurie's dude. So here we are. Now Doug Pederson's gone. And I think that, we haven't heard what exactly happened yet. So it could have been Doug stepping down, could have been Doug being fired. But I don't think they were seeing eye to eye, like I just said. He wanted to run his thing, and we needed to change, as this Facebook user says here. We have to have the change, and I apologize for my dog being an asshole throughout this, but I had to jump on quick, had to try to get through this news, had to just let you guys know that we're about to have ourselves a new head coach. This is wild. I don't think it's going to be Deuce Staley, but I give him a shot. Maybe this new coaching staff gives him a shot as offensive coordinator. We'll see. So it's going to be crazy. Yes, that is the title of this video and exactly what we are talking about. So thank you. But yeah, Doug Pederson's gone, guys. This is wild. Very, very wild. I'm all in for Eric Bieniemy. Joe Judge, I know is a name out there. There's so many names you've heard. I don't care. I want Eric Bieniemy. It's something that if this happened, this is what I wanted to happen. So we'll see. Howie giving up his player? Well, I think he already kind of has. John Dorsey was brought in for that, something we've talked about over and over again. John Dorsey, was that move we needed made. We talk about if these guys aren't getting fired or they're not quitting, you need to bring them some help. So what do? We brought Howie Roseman some help in John Dorsey, which has drafted some of the greats over there with the Browns, helped out with the Packers, Chiefs, obviously. Come on, guys. He's done a lot of phenomenal things. I think that this is a match made in heaven to get Eric Bieniemy back here where they were working together with the Chiefs. So this is the move I would love to be seen. Eagles, don't hesitate. You've already waited long enough. You've missed the ball on a lot of things. So, yeah, exactly. In this comment right here, what took so long? I don't know. I think Jeffrey was being an ass again and holding on to that nostalgia aspect and not realizing we needed change. And, finally they had another meeting. We talked about this last night. This is a big meeting today. Things could go down because you don't just have another meeting unless something's awry. And, there was definitely something wrong because of the fact that Jeffrey Lurie's leaking it somehow to people, and I don't like that. But the information was leaked. We found out things were not good, and here we are. He's fired. He's gone. So Mike Kafka, yeah, I hope not. One younger coach that's fired under his ass. Yeah, and I would love to have Eric Bieniemy, somebody who, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, the Andy Reid tree. Like, look, dude, Andy Reid's a pretty damn good coach, and just because someone learned under him doesn't mean they're all exactly the same. Eric Bieniemy is a very bright mind, and I think that he could get this offense rolling. The weapons we have with that 6th pick, grab a Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith if they're available, turn this offense into dude, that's a fireworks show right there, baby. Rager, Smith, or Chase, and let Fulgham learn a little bit. Let Watkins get a little something going. See who our quarterback is. Will it be Hurts? Will it be Wentz? Will we draft another one? I don't really know what's going to happen, but things needed to change, and we got ourselves that change. Pete Carroll, no, he's not young. Organization's a mess. Yeah, things are bad, and that's why the change. Yep, so Eric Bieniemy, we got one agreeing with me. Look at the Ian New post. I think that there's a lot that's going to go into this, but I think really, I think we all saw it coming. So it is what it is, guys. We're going to be looking at all kinds of candidates here. Let's hope the Eagles don't wait too long and miss out. I could definitely see Doug Pederson going to the Jets. That's something that's been talked about a lot recently, just due to the fact that his relationship with Joe Douglas over there. So wouldn't be surprised to see that. Maybe they get Carson Wentz as well. You never know. Maybe Carson Wentz goes to the Colts, like everybody said. There's so many things that could be had, but we talk about adding draft capital. Here we go, baby. So looks like a big change in the coaching staff, so probably a lot of change. Maybe Jason Kelce doesn't come back. Maybe he retires. Maybe Carson Wentz gets traded. Zach Ertz gets traded. A lot of things that could happen. But this comment here, let's get Carson back on track. That's one of the things. Who knows? Maybe this coaching staff loves Carson Wentz and he's going to get another chance. Totally for it. Totally for him having a competition with Jalen Hurts. May the best man win. Any idea on these? No, I have no idea, because now I have to see who the hell our head coach is going to be. I thought it could have been Marquand Manuel, Matt Burke, some of the names that he actually ended up mentioning, which would have been stupid as hell. So that's why he's gone. We're going to see who the head coach is, and then we'll worry about who he's adding to his staff. Can't wait to see who it is, though. This has Howie leaking and associated. Well, somebody's leaking, Howie, Jeffrey, all of them. So this sucks that there's internal strife, but hopefully we're getting rid of the pieces where there was. And look, Howie, I get it, but stick to the cap, stick to the numbers, let John Dorsey come in, deal with the draft, deal with the player personnel stuff. That would be my dream here. Get Eric Bieniemy as the head coach, and let's Ride, baby. Let's get this team on the right track. I'm going to get rolling out here, guys, though. Just wanted to toss that your way in case you somehow missed it. You know, I was quick to it, told you I'd be ready with it as soon as it happened. But it happened, man. He's gone. Doug Pederson, 3 years after winning us a damn Super Bowl, is gone. And I don't think he'll be out of a job for too long. The man will be highly sought after, and rightfully so. Damn good coach. I hate that there's a lot of problems here. Howie Roseman, you little son of a bitch. So we'll see. We'll find out what happened. We'll see if he stepped away, if it was a mutual, whatever, which essentially means he got fired, but they're being nice. We'll find out, guys, and I'll let you know, but just had to hop on in case you missed it. Doug Pederson is out as the Philadelphia Eagles head coach. Wild as hell. Hope you guys are all having a great day. If you need anything, reach out to me, whether it be about football or anything. You know I'm always here for you, and I truly mean it. Always appreciate talking to you guys. Have yourselves a good one. And as always, go on!